What's up, y'all? Toya here, and I am back with another video for y'all. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys either like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Alright, y'all. In 2024, having one job just isn't cutting it anymore. A lot of people have started to get into various side hustles in order to make ends meet. And one of the more popular side hustles is going to be the delivery gig apps. Every single day, more and more people are starting to lean more on these apps. So maybe you're somebody that's looking into gig work, you're not really too sure what's out there, or maybe you're a seasoned veteran and you're trying to find more apps to add to your arsenal. Well, regardless of your expertise, this video is still for you. So today, we're going to go over a pretty wide list of different delivery gig apps that you can sign up for and help with your financial goals. So since we have so many apps that we have to talk about today, I'm just going to give a very brief description on some of these apps. Of course, I always encourage that you do your own research before you go and sign up for any of these apps, just to make sure it's something that actually does work for you. Also, keep in mind that every app that I'm going to mention today may not be in your market, but my hope is that you can at least pick out a couple of apps from this list. So starting off with this first set of apps. Now, these are probably the most popular apps on this list, and these are going to be your food delivery apps like DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. Now, yes, I know a lot of people already know about these apps, but I still got to put them on the list just in case there's somebody who does not know what they are. So these apps are known primarily for their food delivery. You're picking up food from a restaurant and getting it to the customer. On occasion, you might see some shop orders or some retail orders that you have to get to the customer. But like I said, they are primarily known for their food delivery. And food delivery is always going to be in high demand. There's always going to be somebody who wants breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, right? So as long as there's a demand for that food, there's going to be plenty of orders on that platform. So if all else fails, you can always fall back on food delivery apps. Now, the next app on this list is going to be Instacart. Instacart is a grocery delivery service. So you actually have to go into these stores, do the shopping, and get those items delivered to the customer. I have been on the wait list for this app, and I kid you not, for almost 2 years at this point. So I don't even know if I'm going to get a chance to get on this platform, but only time will tell. But that's pretty much what Instacart is. It's grocery shopping, delivery, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, the next app on the list is going to be Shipt. Now, Shipt is also a grocery delivery service, just like Instacart, but they also have another service, which is package delivery for Target merchandise. So it's a little bit different. It's not going to be like, oh, you go to a Target store, pick up the items, and then deliver it. No, they have select warehouses where you actually pick up the merchandise and then you go ahead and deliver it to the customers. And this isn't just going to be a one and done type of deal. We're talking about a route. So you can look at anywhere between maybe 10, 20, 30, maybe even more deliveries that you actually have to do. So if you are into package delivery, you can go ahead and look into Shipt. Now, next on the list is Amazon Flex, another pretty popular delivery app for package delivery. And if you have been on this channel for a bit, you'll know that Amazon Flex was the bread and butter of this channel in the beginning. I was doing Flex left and right. So Amazon Flex allows you to do package delivery from various Amazon warehouses, and you can also do grocery delivery from Whole Foods, Amazon Fresh stores, and on occasion some retail orders as well. Next up, we have Curry. Now, this is an app that allows you to do deliveries with construction items. Now, this app I've actually been on the wait list for coming up on a year now. And since I have a Jeep Cherokee, I'm not sure if it's an ideal vehicle. I just assume that if you have a larger vehicle, especially like a van or a pickup truck or even a box truck, that's probably going to be a more ideal vehicle for construction materials. But they do allow folks with sedans and smaller compact SUVs to sign up as well. But it is still worth a shot to sign up, at least get yourself on the wait list. That way, if something does open up, you already got one foot in the door. Next up, we have Driver. I swear I can never figure out how to say this app right. This is probably one of the more unique apps on the list, and this actually allows you to deliver vehicles. So you actually go and drive the vehicles from one location to the next, and we're talking about local deliveries and sometimes deliveries into other states. Now, if you're not comfortable doing the actual delivery of the vehicles, they do have another way that you can earn, and you can essentially be Uber for the drivers. So you will be responsible responsible for picking up and dropping off the actual drivers who are actually picking up those vehicles. Now, next on the list, we have Veho. Veho is another package delivery app that I have been signed up for a bit, but unfortunately, I have not had the opportunity to do any deliveries on this app because the warehouse where you actually pick up these items, it's quite a distance for me. Now, the items that you're going to be picking up, it can vary. We're talking delivery for some subscription services, maybe for like food, like Factor or HelloFresh, maybe pet supplies, things like that. So it's gonna vary what you can deliver, but you're gonna go ahead and have a set route, and yeah, you just go ahead and pick up your packages and go about your day, deliver those packages. The next app on this list is Roie. Now, I feel like this app gets a lot of hate, but I still do think it is a good filler app to have in the arsenal just in case. So Roie is another on-demand retail delivery app. Now, this app operates very differently from a lot of apps. Instead of the first come first serve method or orders being sent directly to you, this app actually works off of an offer system. So if you see a job that you like, you have to put an offer in. And from the list of all the offers that have been submitted, they will go ahead and select a driver for that job. Like I said, not the most ideal for some folks. But if you don't want to use the offer system, they do have something called Roie Blocks. I'm not exactly sure if it's rolled out in every single market as of yet, but it's kind of similar to how some of the other pre-scheduled apps work, like Amazon and Veho, where you go ahead and select a time block where you're going to work, and there's going to be a zone that you're expected to work in, and you'll go ahead and pick up orders in that zone. Now, the good thing about Roie Blocks is it is guaranteed pay, so you will accumulate pay for each order that you do, but at the end of the block, if the pay that you received is less than what is guaranteed, Roie will go ahead and cover the difference, so you get paid at least that guaranteed amount that was offered at the initial pickup of that block. If you make more than what was guaranteed, then you just get to go ahead and keep whatever extra you made. So it's kind of like a win-win. Now, next on the list, we have DropOff. So DropOff is actually an app that I have been trying to get on for, I don't know how long at this point. It's another on-demand courier service, and I honestly was trying to sign up specifically for the medical courier. Now, at this point, I'm willing to go ahead and check out what else they have to offer, but I have been applying and applying and applying and applying over and over again, and unfortunately, I have not gotten a call back. I have not gotten an email. So it could just be that this app is super oversaturated. But if you are able to, I would encourage you to try signing up and see what type of jobs they have to offer for you. Next up on the list, we have Dispatch. So Dispatch, I have been on this platform for a few months, but I have not had the opportunity to pick up a job as of yet. Now, this is another on-demand courier service where you can pick up various items. Now, shout out to Jerome on Cars and Cribs. I remember watching him do his dispatch orders for Sunrun all of the time, and I seen that he made some pretty good money. Now, of course, you know, you're probably going to make more money the bigger the vehicle you have. So yeah, if you have a cargo van or a box truck or anything like that that can accommodate those large scale orders, that will probably be the most ideal. But if you have a smaller vehicle like a sedan or a smaller SUV, don't worry, you won't be left out. They do have orders for you as well. All right, these next two are not necessarily apps, but I still felt like I should include them in the list. And this is going to be CB Driver and US Pack. These are pretty much like job boards. So you can actually go to these sites, enter in your location, and you can go ahead and look for contract work as an independent contractor. So the listing is going to have some pretty basic information as far as where the listing is going to be, the type of vehicle that's needed. Sometimes they might have some more information as far as what you're going to be transporting, the estimated mileage that you're going to be driving, and for however many hours a day. Of course, if it's something that you're interested in, you can go ahead and put in for that contract, and somebody will reach out to you to give you all the details as far as the pay, you know, how long the contract's for. It might just be for a couple days, maybe it's for a couple of weeks, every other day, maybe every day, 6 days a week. So yeah, you can go ahead and check in from time to time if you want to do it every week, a couple times a week, but try to check on it every now and then because they are posting new jobs pretty frequently. All right, next on this list is Skipcart. Now, Skipcart is probably one of the least favorite apps that I have installed, and that's just simply because, at least in my market, I'm not really getting enough work for me. So it's definitely a filler app, if anything. But Skipcart is another retail on-demand delivery service where you can do various deliveries from stores like 7-Eleven, AutoZone, and if you're lucky, you might get yourself a catering order. Next on this list, we have Airspace. Now, Airspace is an app that I had looked into in the past, but it was not available in my market. But as of recent, it is now in my market. So I did sign up for it. I'm still waiting to hear back, so I am looking forward to see what the process is for this app. But long story short, this is an app that allows you to complete deliveries from the airport. I have heard that the pay is very, very good, but you know, I'll have to go ahead and see that for myself. So if you are interested in doing airport deliveries, this is definitely something that you can go ahead and look into. Next on this list, we have Walmart Spark. Now, this app has so much controversy around it right now. I don't think a lot of people are utilizing it like how they were in the past. You know, even myself, I just got on the platform back in December. The first couple of months were great. I honestly thought this was going to be a good app that I could use on a regular, but then we started to get the bot issue, and then folks with multiple phones and multiple accounts taking all the orders. You know, it has been a huge mess. I'm hoping that they can go ahead and get these issues resolved, and then we can go back to making some pretty good money, because it wasn't uncommon that I was close to getting about $150 in a day, and that was with some incentives that they had going on. And Spark is a super simple app. Only thing you have to do is just go and pick up items either from Walmart, Sam's Club, or other affiliated stores. Sometimes you might have to do some shop orders, but you know, the pay in some cases, it was actually pretty good. Sure, you're gonna have some orders that are kind of like, but you know, that's with any app. But as long as you're picking up some pretty good orders that made sense for you, you know, you could make a decent amount on that app. So hopefully, you know, one day we can go ahead and get back to that. The next app on this list is GoShare. So I recently got activated on this app after waiting for like 4 months just to get my information verified. Every now and then I do see some jobs pop up on this app, but I have not had the opportunity to take anything as of yet. Most of the orders that I've seen in my market are going to be from Sherwin-Williams, and it's just picking up paint. It's simple. Now, if you don't think your vehicle can accommodate some of these orders, you do have another way to earn as a helper. I think I've seen more helper jobs than actual like retail pickup orders. Sometimes it might be a 2-man job, you know, something has to get moved or assembled. So yeah, there's a couple ways to earn. You can deliver, you can help. All right, next app on this list is Synpex, another app that I've signed up for that I have not had the opportunity to do orders for, but it is another on-demand courier service. And I've seen maybe like 2 or 3 orders in my area. So, you know, it's more than likely going to be market-based. I don't know if there are other people that have been using this app and have had a lot of success on it, but so far for me, I really haven't seen too much, but you are welcome to go ahead and check this app out. Next on the list, we have Axle Hire. So this is another app very, very, very similar to VHO. We have another centralized location where we go and pick up packages, and we have a route. We just have to pick everything up, go out and do the deliveries, and you get paid. Simple as that. Next on the list, we have TaskRabbit. Now, this app is more so like a handyman type of app, but you do have some options to do some errands for folks. Maybe you got to pick up their groceries, you know, maybe do some dog walking. You know, there's a lot of different things that you can do on this app. So maybe somebody's like, hey, I need help putting up my grill. You know, you can go help them set that up, maybe mow the lawn, shovel some snow in the winter, and like I said, run some errands for folks. You know, there's a lot of different things that you can do on this app. I'm still on the wait list for this app, but I am definitely looking forward to see what types of jobs they have to offer on here. All right, next on this list, we have MetrB. Now, this app is another on-demand courier service, and it seems like there is a wide variety of things that you can deliver. Shout out again to Jerome on Cars and Cribs. He did a video a while back, and he was delivering laundry from the laundromat. So yeah, there is, like I said, a wide variety of things that you can deliver. So I'm assuming some package delivery, you know, maybe some personal items, stuff like that. But I did recently sign up for this app, and I am still on the wait list for this. So looking forward to see what types of jobs they do have to offer. Next on this list, we have Bungie and we have Dolly. I'm just going to go ahead and group these two together together because they kind of operate the same. So this is going to be an app for large scale deliveries. So we're talking large items like furniture. So these are going to be more so for folks who have larger vehicles, so maybe vans, box trucks, those types of vehicles. I don't think there's really anything that a smaller vehicle can accommodate, but I could be wrong. You know, I would say do your research just to make sure, but I think for the most part they are going to be known for their larger scale deliveries. And last but not least, I had to save the best for last, and that's going to be the catering apps. We have Delivered, Deliver That, and Zifty. So catering, in my opinion, out of all of the apps that I have personally done so far in my gig journey, catering is going to be the app that pays you the most in the least amount of time. I'm all about getting paid more, but working less. So catering is very, very simple. When you get an order, you pick it up at the restaurant, go to the delivery location, set it up in a nice little neat buffet style type of spread, take a picture of it, and you're done. That's it. So on average, when you're starting off, you can expect to make about 20-30 bucks for each delivery. And most of the time, these take about 30 minutes to complete. Now, when you start to get your status up there, you can expect to start seeing some $100 payouts. And that's what we all want. We all want those big payouts, right? So catering has definitely started to become more and more popular. I have seen a lot more people saying that, hey, you know, I've signed up, but I'm on the wait list. And yeah, so Delivered and Deliver That are the apps that you're going to see mostly on this channel. I did sign up for Zifty, but unfortunately it did not work out for me. And that's just simply because the deliveries were in the city towards downtown, which was way out of my area of where I typically do deliveries. So I decided to just stick with Delivered and Deliver That. So definitely a very, very good app type to get into if it is something that is available in your market. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I know this was a super, super long list. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's going to be worth it regardless, because all I'm trying to do is help put people on, help people make some money on the side. You know, if you want to do this full time, you can do it full time. If you want to do it part time on the side, you can do it part time on the side. It doesn't matter. There's enough money to be made out here. And, you know, you just got to go ahead and get your hustle on. You just got to go ahead and get your hustle on. You know, my motto is, you know, you can never really have too many apps in your arsenal, because if one app goes down, it starts slowing down, you got something else that you can fall back on. So yeah, you can have your favorites. You know, catering is my favorite, but catering is not always available for me. So yeah, sometimes I might hop back on Amazon Flex. I just bounce around depending on the situation. So I do hope that this does help somebody. Like I said, not all of these apps are going to be available in every single market. I would say the closer you are to a major city, the more apps you will probably have access to. And if for some reason none of these apps are available in your market, which I highly, highly doubt, there might be some local apps that you can use in your area that I might not even know about. All you have to do is just do a simple Google search, you know, delivery gig apps in my area, something like that. And you might be able to find some apps that are just local to your area. And, you know, it's not oversaturated, so you don't have to worry about getting on a wait list or competing with a bunch of people. But yeah, there's always different apps popping up everywhere. But yeah, guys, I'm hoping that this helps somebody. You know, we got to stick together as gig workers. You know, it's rough out here. Like I said in the beginning, you know, it's hard to, you know, be financially stable with just that one job, that one W-2. Sometimes it's not cutting it anymore. So, you know, it's not uncommon that a lot of people, they're turning to gig apps like this. So if you see a way to help somebody, you know, hey, spread the word. Spread the word. Like I said, there's enough money out here to be made for everybody. So what did you guys think of this video? Are there any other apps that you know of that you would like to suggest? Let me know in the comments. Now, before I go, I have to remind you guys to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a video. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. And as always, stay safe out there and keep grinding.